So this morning I wake up and there's a little article or ad article on Facebook about signs that don't get along. Well, sometimes this sort of frustrates me a little bit because it will portray astrology as fairly generic and not very specific. And what they're doing there is they're dealing with sun signs. And they'll talk about how Aries gets along with Taurus, or how it doesn't get along with Scorpio or Libra, and all these different things as far as what signs are good and what are not. Well, it doesn't really work that way, okay? Sun signs are great, and they are an important part of understanding an overall chart. They're just such a small part. So to say that two sun signs are not necessarily extremely compatible, well, does that take into consideration what the ascendant is, or your moon sign, or what house the sun is in, or where Mercury is, or Mars, or Venus, or any of the other planets, or where your north node and south node is? All these things are very important in looking at compatibility. I mean, one of the things as far as a couple are concerned, we're going to look at is Venus. What sort of aspects are there with Venus between the charts? How the charts interplay with each other and how they connect to each other. This is where we deal with compatibility, is in how we connect with one another. Not on sun signs and whether someone is water and someone is fire or earth or air. All right? It is an aspect to understanding compatibility. But if you read where here it says that you're married to someone and that sun sign, these two sun signs don't get along, and yet you guys seem to get along okay, don't worry about it. All right? It's just sun sign astrology, and that's just a small aspect. In no way does it show a compatibility. If you want to know where, everything is in a chart, a good site is astro.com. You can do up a chart. It'll show you where your Mars and Venus and how these are. Otherwise, you can always contact an astrologer such as myself, and a compatibility chart can be done. This is Christopher Predham, and I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.